No layoffs for city employees, no tax hike for residents, but less money for social services. Jeff Hirsch is here now with how the Cincinnati City Manager's proposed spending plan could affect you. Jeff.
Well, every budget is the proverbial good news, bad news document. This one is heavy on preserving basic services, but to preserve some things, other things have to go.
Hard decisions, belt tightening required.
City Manager Harry Black calls this the toughest budget in his tenure at Cincinnati City Hall. The need to cover a $26 million deficit. There is good news in the manager's nearly $400 million general fund plan for fiscal 2018. No layoffs, no facility closings such as pools and rec centers, and no tax increase.
This is our best effort at avoiding having to do those things.
But there's also a heavy dose of bad news. Proposed increases in parking ticket and parking meter fees. No merit pay raises for non-union employees, and a 25% cut for contract agencies such as community councils and the United Way, which means less money for anti-poverty programs.
There's a human services impact in general.
One new way of raising revenue, $600,000, the boot. If you have a lot of tickets, a boot will be put on your car's tire. You then have to pay up by phone to get the boot released, but your car will not be towed to the impound lot.
If you're going to get towed, we know how inconvenient that is. But if you get booted, you don't like that either, but you can have the boot removed and go on about your day.
The city manager's budget is just a proposal. Mayor John Cranley has 15 days to potentially change it. Then City Council has final say.
It's not the prettiest budget, but it's structurally balanced.
Another money-saving proposal from the manager, delaying the police recruit class by 6 months. That saves $2.3 million. This is an election year for City Council and the mayor, so it'll be interesting to see if the mayor or council restores some of the cuts, particularly to social services funding. Mayor Cranley issued a statement this afternoon saying his proposal will maintain a commitment to human services, neighborhood development, and reducing poverty while maintaining a structurally balanced budget. City Council has to pass the budget by July 1st, which is when fiscal 2018 begins. Back to you.
Look forward to that, Jeff. Thanks very much. The city manager also presented a proposed fiscal 2019 budget, which projects a nearly $20 million deficit and across-the-board departmental cuts of almost 5%. Final decisions on that are now a year away.